Hey, Mark.
We can do this face-to-face. I can be there in 10 minutes.
Who do you think you are?
Is that how you
Gives
want?
you the right.
I know.
So, how do we? You want to explain? I want you to explain it. I've said it.
Yeah, listen, I screwed up. I did. I got so excited that we put all the stuff together. We did the cute little video, and really, I had told Lou and Ethan that we would announce this on the radio. So I blew it. I did. I could have just held that out. Like, I could have just dropped it right now while we're, talking. And I couldn't control myself. I'm like a little kid at Christmas.
See, that's what I figured happened.
Yeah, and you know what? It's good news for the city, so it really doesn't matter. It's just it's not a big deal.
Oh, look at you taking the high road.
I'm a high road kind of guy. Look at me.
Weren't you viciously texting him last night?
I was getting.
He was. Oh my God, he's crying.
Well, when the press release came out, I was in the studio here with Tim and Dave, and I was actually not pleased. So I put my phone down and I texted you later in the day, and then we just we had a normal conversation where we broke each other's chops. But let's tell people what we're actually talking about and the great news for the city of Danbury.
All right, straight up, just on that point, I was wrong. I just want to get that out there.
It's not a big deal.
Put it out there. Okay. Now, with this very good news, as you mentioned, we have been negotiating with Amazon for a couple of years now, and finally got them to sign on the dotted line last week. They're coming to Danbury to build really a state-of-the-art distribution center. It's a little bit more than just a bunch of people standing around running packages out. There'll be all kinds of robotics involved, all this stuff, huge investment in the community, taking 147,000 square feet, and they will be adding about 400 to 500 jobs to the community. Some of them are full-time. Many of them are full-time. Some are part-time, and some are sort of, in between. But generally speaking, it's just great news for us, and great taxes and no crazy tax breaks. We had to give them nothing. Just our goodwill and hard work at getting them permitted into the right site.
Now, and I don't know how these things work, so I'm just asking a question straight up. Do they guarantee that they're going to hire from within the community for a certain amount of jobs, or is it just kind of these are the jobs that we're going to have X amount of jobs and we'll see what happens?
Yeah, I mean, there's always a few people that shift around,
right.
From site to site. But generally speaking, they hire local. That's their model, and they'll have a job fair and all that stuff probably more towards the summer. They want to start delivering their first package, if you will, in October. Part of it is they're delivering a lot of the PPE for the pandemic, and that's why it was so important to them. That's why they're moving so quickly, because they quite frankly, they do move slow. They're very deliberative in their process. And then the other piece is they want to hit the holiday season. So they'll be hiring up all summer long, and look for a job fair near you soon.
Are you tight with Jeff Bezos, by the way?
We are. I'm going to shave my head, and cool. I'm going to get married so I can get a $5 billion divorce.
That would be... The head shaving is the funniest part to me. You would look absurd with a shaved
here's
head.
the thing. It sounds like this facility is going to be large enough where it could use its own radio station inside the building. And I'm the man for I'm the man for the job. My next career.
The Amazon radio station.
Yeah, only in the building.
We all listen to you guys on our Echo and our Dots and our our Alexas. So yeah, absolutely.
Well, let me tell you something. If you do get a chance to talk to Bezos, well, I want you to tell him.
It's not Bezos. It's the Bezos.
Okay, Ethan.
That guy, I'll never see that guy. He's
never
orbiting the Earth.
I know,
and hanging upside down in his special rocket. But go ahead.
I know, but on the off chance, you got to tell him that Ethan. You may not know this about him. He's part of a very exclusive club called Amazon Prime, and loves to brag about it.
He just discovered the Prime, huh?
No.
I've had it for a while.
He talks about it as if no one knows, and he's in the like he's in a yacht club or something.
You mean
everyone has it?
You mean I'm not the only one who has it?
No.
Crap.
He's also sending money to a Siberian princess that was deposed and needs $5,000.
Are you trying to kill this deal?
I just want to help out.
Now, tell us, the job news is fantastic, right? That's a lot of jobs. What are some of the economic benefits that somebody like me might not anticipate from a big deal like this happening? Like, honestly, I don't know.
If you're a taxpayer, it's good news because we're not giving any tax breaks or incentives. We don't need to, and they didn't ask for anybody, to be frank. They didn't ask for any of them. But they do have a lot of equipment, and they've got a lot of vans, and all that are what we call rateables. So that's taxable property that'll help our grand list. So, we'll have money. This isn't the whole, this is one company, but it's helpful to be able to hire police officers, firefighters, and teachers and things like that. So that's all good. And also, when people are making money and they're able to, remember, we lost a lot of jobs in the marketplace right now. So this is a good way to fill in some of that void, and people have money to spend at our restaurant, stores, and things like that, and keep those folks employed. So it keeps the wheel turning. And, Amazon took a hit, but they are rebounding, and they're really specializing on delivering masks and respirators and things like that. So but you'll see a lot of medical supplies going out through them.
Danbury Mayor Mark Boughton joining the show with the exciting, amazing news that Amazon got to put a facility here in Danbury after a long courtship from the city. Now, I didn't get a chance to look at your Twitter feed this morning. I like to do that before segments like this. What were the knee-jerk, incorrect, angry reactions to the announcement that we may not know?
It was pretty amazing because here's the problem with Amazon. And listen, I do. You see me at a restaurant. I go to local businesses and support them, right? But everybody does the old, shop local. What's wrong with you? We should be supporting our local stores. Yeah, I watched the Amazon van run up to their house while they're lecturing me about this. So, the fact of the matter is that people were really supportive, and for pretty universally, it was universal. There wasn't any snarky comments. I think there was one about a couple about tax incentives, and they're pretty smart. They probably outfoxed you or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to come. Never mind. But anyways, it's a fair deal and good for Danbury and brings in jobs. And how can you complain about that?
You just can't. You just can't. You just can't. Right. Great job for you and all your staff and everybody involved with getting them here. Go ahead.
Listen, great job to you guys. You did keep that secret now for like a year and a half. So
yeah, that's the only piece of information I held back when we did Facebook Live this morning was how long I've known about this. I wasn't sure if you wanted people to know, so I just said I've known for quite a long time. And I'm good with the secrets.
I just have one personal item I need to take up with the mayor. You were going to get me some updated information about the summit that you were going to send me by email.
Yes. In fact, they were in front of the zoning commission this week, so I will pull that down and email it over to you.
That would be awesome.
Okay.
Thanks, Mayor.
Danbury Mayor Mark Boughton.
I had a busy day yesterday. I got tested for COVID.
Yeah.
Did you see that video?
No.
You did a COVID video?
Oh, yeah. It's on my Facebook page. They basically stuck that swab so far up my nose that it came out my ears.
So I'm assuming you're good.
I started singing Moon River.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're good, COVID-free.
I don't know, but, man, it's pretty scary. Take a look at the video. We had that. We had the Amazon thing going on. I had the chief on, to talk a little bit about what we do in Danbury and our community relations related to PD in Danbury. He's great, by the way.
Anytime you need us for Live for 5, we're ready to go, okay?
You guys want to do that for me?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I'm doing the chamber chat. Did you know that?
All right. I'm going to talk to Taylor, our executive producer, and we will set that up.
Are you listening to me or are you just talking?
He's just talking.
Are you listening or are you talking?
No, I'm serious.
No. No, I'm down. But I also said something else. I'm doing the chamber chat thing with PJ.
How dare you?
I know. I'm everywhere, bro. I'm doing it all.
I guess that's the payback.